Thank you, Darren. Please continue.
Dear Darren, as you are a faultless universal knowledge base when it comes to games...
Does it really say that, Darren?
I really would like to know what games from the past I should try to track down and play.
Ooh, that's a very good question.
Affirmative.
Can I help you answer it?
Affirmative. The games of today are usually the best in terms of sound, graphics and gameplay. But if you know what you're looking for, you can find some real gems from years gone by too.
Hey Darren, you know how I've got two new little kittens, 8-Bit and Quasar?
You never stop talking about them. You watch them all day through that webcam of yours instead of working.
Well, I like to see what they get up to. My point is, there were cute little kittens on the Xbox too, and that's why I'm reviewing Blinx the Time Sweeper.
His trousers are stylish.
Blinx is a janitor that works outside of our universe, vacuuming up the irregularities that gnaw on the fabric of time and space. By collecting the right crystals, he can activate the time warping abilities of his Super Hoover and rewind and pause time itself like it was a video file. Blinx and its sequel Blinx 2 were two of the most innovative games for the original Xbox, and Microsoft kind of hoped that the little guy would become a mascot for them like Mario is for Nintendo, but that never really came together. And to be fair, his games were a little bit on the difficult side, and he hasn't dated that well. Still, I've got a soft spot for the furry little guy, so I'm giving it 6.5 out of 10 rubber chickens.
I guess he wasn't perfect. Alright, Bajo, what about the PlayStation 2? I'll choose Transformers, the 2004 game developed by the now defunct Australian game studio Melbourne House.
It's over, Prime.
This game came out way before the live-action movie, so it wasn't one of those dreadful tie-ins. No, this Transformers game took a unique view of the heroes and villains from the long-running TV series, and made excellent use of their transforming abilities. Swapping between air, robot and ground modes, the game lets you pilot your favourite mechanical heroes through vast and highly detailed environments. And some of the boss enemies were truly gargantuan. It was and is quite a technical feat on the PS2 hardware.
I love Transformers too, Darren, and for extra Aussie value, they even got an Aussie band, Regurgitator, to do the title track.
Affirmative. In addition to being a robo-centric game of the highest caliber, Transformers also tickles my patriotism circuits. 7 years have elapsed since its release, and yet it's still one of the best Transformers games ever made. Second-hand copies are as scarce and precious as fragments of the Allspark, so I'm giving it 8 rubber chickens.
Well, Darren, I'm going to do something a bit different. I'm going to review that oddball game, Dog's Life. Usually when you play an animal in a game, you walk around and talk like a human.
It's called anthropomorphism. And what happened to your allegiance to cats?
I like all animals, Darren, but the gimmick in Dog's Life is that you play a real dog. You wander around in a doggy world doing doggy things. I loved how they simulated the powerful canine sense of smell, and I never realized how much poo there was in the world until I could see it through the keen senses of a dog. The voice acting was goofy, but the animation was slick, and the mere fact that there's nothing else like it makes the game stand out, so I'm giving it 7 out of 10 rubber chickens.
Finally, let's look at the PC.
Darren, that's hardly a retro system. My PC is brand new and it has adjustable fan speeds.
The PC first came out in 1981, Bajo. They get a little better every day, but the format is 30 years old.
Okay. Well, what about the Monkey Island series? There's been a few of those games over the years.
Why do you identify so much with lower life forms?
Anyway, the latest in the series is called Tales of Monkey Island, an episodic adventure game. Exploring the high seas and the age of pirates, you point and click your way through hilarious situations. It's got full voice and great cartoony visuals.
But without my help, a simpleton like you will never be able to figure out which of the so-called wind gods must be summoned to master this ancient wind control device. And I will reveal nothing!
That's a wind control device? Thanks for telling me.
You didn't know?
But if you want to get really retro, there's The Secret of Monkey Island Special Edition, where they take the original from 1990 and add the option of modern graphics and sound. The puzzles are pretty tricky by today's standards, but it's still a wonderful game and very funny, so I'm giving it 8.5 out of 10 rubber chickens.
Finally, I shall review Darwinia. This RTS is set inside a retro computer world. Imagine if the people in Tron were running on their lowest graphics settings. As a benevolent Supreme Commander, your goal is to defeat the evil computer virus and to lead your besieged little Darwinians to victory. It's quite the idiosyncratic challenge. I give Darwinia 7.5 rubber chickens.
Ah, Darren, all this talk of old games is great and all, but it's got me thinking about all the new ones that Hex must be playing at E3.
I think I'll go and check out how she's doing.
Ooh, let me get out of your way.
Be back soon. Darren away!